Welcome back, my dear students. It's time for us to be learning some PHP. So get ready, all right? Keep the excitement alive, all right? So in the last lecture, we saw how we abstracted, all right, our columns in our tables, right? These are the values, the keys that are going to that are inside our table. All right. Well, they're not really inside right now, but this is the insert into here, and whatever goes inside these parentheses are what our columns are. Like for example, username, password, first name, and last name, right? And ID, of course. So we were able to use this implode to separate the values with a comma. All right. Well, not the values, the keys, right? And we were able to pull out the keys with this function right here too. All right, so anyway, we did abstraction on the last lecture. Hopefully you got that. If not, just send me a message or post a discussion. On this one, we are going to be on this lecture, we are going to be doing the abstraction for the values. All right, so these values are the ones that we are going to be pulling out the object, right? So these are going to be strings. Remember that we have a single quote around each string. All right, so this is a little more trickier because we got to put the single quotes around it. All right, but anyways, doable, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm just going to take everything out of here, right here, and then what I want to do is I want to concatenate the parentheses that we're missing right there, and I'm just going to separate this because what I'm about to do right now, and as a matter of fact, I'm going to place a single quote around here because we're going to need that to wrap all our values around single quotes. Okay, so I'm going to use the same function right here, implode, actually functions, because we got implode and we got array keys, and I'm just gonna paste them right here. All right, but this time the only difference with this is that we are going to be pulling out the values out of this array right here. All right, and another thing is that we are also going to surround each item, each value, with a single quote, since they are characters, right? They are strings. So for the first item, we're gonna have a single quote, right? And then for the second item, we're gonna have a single quote. So they all are going to be divided by a comma and a single quote and a single quote, and then we close it with a single quote, and then we close it with a single quote right here. Hopefully you understand that. It's super simple, right? So now we are done with this. Now the next step is that we are going to be talking about how to get object vars working the right way, because like I said before, it's pulling out all the properties from this object, from this class, and we don't want to use this on our tables, right? We don't want to use that as a value or as a key, and we don't want to use this. If we do that, if we use it the way it is right now, all right, then we are going to get an error. We're going to get a big error. It's going to fail. So we need to find a way to make this function work the right way. All right, so we're going to do that in the next lecture. Keep excited, keep moving. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I see you in the next lecture.